Hi guys, so today's video is going to be an updated foundation routine. The last time I did one of these was like nearly 2 years ago, and safe to say that my foundation routine has changed numerous times since then. So my best friend gave me the idea, sorry, hair straightener. My best friend gave me the idea of doing an updated foundation routine because I was struggling for what to film for you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions on my foundation routine that I did not answer in this video, just comment it down below and I will be sure to answer them. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I do my foundation, then please keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing is foundation, I guess. So the foundation that I have been using pretty much all the time is my e.l.f. acne fighting foundation with salicylic acid, witch hazel, camphor, tea tree and aloe, and it looks like this. It's just such a good foundation. Like, I cannot stress how amazing it is. My shade is in the shade Porcelain, which is the lightest, but it is a little bit too dark for me. I have to do heaps of blending out for me to not look like orange. So like e.l.f., if you're listening, you really need to like make a lighter shade than your lighter shades. Like, it's still too dark for people like me that are ghosts. So what I do is like this, like weird pumpy stuff, and you only need a little amount, and it goes a long way. It's super thick, super creamy. So what I tend to do is I put little drops on my face. I always do my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow area, and my chin. And this is plenty, honestly. And then, usually I've been using my hands, but I've recently started using, again, just a foundation brush. I really want to get a stippling brush, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So I'm just gonna blend this out. And it's such full coverage, guys. It's amazing. So lately I've just been blending it out of the brush, or you can use your hands. Like, I've been using my hands too, and it does pretty much equally as a good job, but I just hate the feeling of having foundation on my hands afterwards, and even after washing they still feel like weird. I don't know if that's just me, but so I've just been blending it with a foundation brush. I hope the lighting's okay for you guys. So as you might be able to see, it's like a shade or so too dark for me, and this is the palest shade, so it's a bit annoying, but I love the foundation that much, and it's summer, so I can kind of get away with it, even though I am not tan whatsoever. But I don't know, I feel like you can kind of go for a darker shade during summer, so as long as you blend it out really good and don't have a huge orange strip down your face. But yeah, I find this foundation lasts really well on my skin. It lasts all day. I sometimes get oily, but that's not the foundation, that's just my skin. I would say this is like medium to matte kind of coverage. As you can see, it kind of just sets without heaps of shine, I'd say. So it's not extremely shiny. So I'm just gonna take that kind of under my neck to kind of make sure everything's blended. And that is what I do for foundation. Next thing I like to do is I like to conceal my face, and for that I have been using the e.l.f. under eye concealer and highlighter, and some days I will use my and for that I use my MAC Pro Longwear concealer, but that's just on days where, I don't know, I find I'm doing something really hectic and busy, and I don't know, I just use that on days where I want to feel a little bit more high-end. But yeah, this is the under eye concealer and highlighter. So what I do is I take the under eye concealer part and I just pop a bit of that under my eyes, but I also like to take it down parts of my face. And also this is the palest shade too, so yeah, I kind of just dab it on these zones. And then what I do is I take the highlighting side, which is like a white kind of shade, and I just stick that like roughly on my cheekbone area, And I will put some of that down my nose too. Just on areas where I kind of want to highlight. And then again, usually I'd blend it out with my fingers, but lately I've been just using this brush. So I just kind of lightly blend that out, use more of a tapping motion. And I find the white just gives such a subtle highlight. The concealer is really full coverage and the highlighter is not as full coverage, but I think it just gives a really nice subtle highlight. I think some highlighters can be really overpoweringly light, so this just gives a nice coverage. As you can see, I hope you can see. I like to stick some on my eyelids too, just because my eyelids are really pale and I have really dark veins running through my eyes, and I find if I don't kind of put any foundation or concealer on my eyes, they kind of just look really white and purpley. It's kind of weird. So now I'm going to use my set powder, and for that I use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder, and this is the shade Translucent. You guys know I absolutely adore this pressed powder. And I just use my xxchlozaahxx kabuki brush, just any kabuki brush will do, just to set my face. I like to set my whole entire face. Some people just like to do the T-zone if they like more of a dewy finish, but I'm really the sort of person that likes a whole matte kind of face. Yeah, I just do. Don't know why. And now on to blush and all that. I've been using the Mineral Wear Talc-Free Rosy Glow blush. I said brush. Blush. This is just a really nice colour. I've had this for years and I just absolutely love it. And again, I'm using my kabuki brush, and I just rub some of that on my cheeks. Give a little bit of a smiling face. It just gives like a really nice pink glow. And then also what I've been doing is I actually bought, to go with the foundation, an e.l.f. set powder, and this colour is apricot beige actually. I don't know if that's the palest shade. I thought I ordered the palest shade. I'm not sure if it is now. But what I've been using this for is to kind of contour my face, because as you can see it is so dark. So again, I'm just using my kabuki brush, and I just like to rub a little bit of that on my cheekbone area. Because it's not super dark, it kind of just gives a nice subtle contour effect. And just blend some of that on my jawbone. It's not too harsh, because for me bronzers tend to always be so dark and I can't find one that will work. So I don't know, it just kind of gives a nice natural kind of contour effect. And of course I cannot live without my NYX Illuminator in the shade number 3 Magnetic. It's just this really shimmery, beautiful highlight blush, and I like to stick this on my cheeks as well. It just gives them a really nice pretty sparkle. Sometimes I add the littlest bit down my nose just because it's so sparkly, so you only need the tiniest amount. So that is pretty much it for my foundation routine, and then I will now go on to doing my eye makeup and lips and everything like that. So it's really straightforward. This is all pretty much drugstore products that I've been using lately. So yeah, I hope you guys kind of liked this little routine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video slash tutorial routine thingy majiggy. Let me know down below what you think, and if you have any further questions on my foundation routine. If you enjoyed this video, please thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day.